percent interest rate, right?
I see. And then, but over time, it's cheaper, right?
Because you can refinance it.
Okay.
Because your interest rate is high.
Yeah.
So the interest rate is going to drop below 7%. It may not go to 2%, but it is going to drop. So you've now paid $150,000 less for the house. You're saving all of that money. You see what I'm saying? Because these people that overpay, they're not going to have the equity in their house either. So let me ask you a question. By creating this vision board, do you think it is what helped you to do these things? By having this in your room,
Not
you
in
create,
general, but it's a motivation.
it's a motivation.
Yeah.
You created, you went through the steps. Because you know what happens when you go through the steps of doing something like this? First, it's an acknowledgement. You acknowledge that you need to cut off bad influence. You acknowledge that you need to stay away from drugs. You acknowledge the fact that you want to improve your business. Not only that, you recognize that you have the capability of even having a business. You see? And then you recognize where it starts right here with your what?
Mindset.
With your mindset. Hope House is our group home for teen boys who've been abandoned, abused, orphaned, or neglected. It's for youth who are in foster care. So oftentimes when children enter foster care, the first referral is they try to obtain a family, a traditional foster home for them. However, teens oftentimes are the ones that are most difficult to place. And so when you have a youth that enters a group home, very rarely is this their first placement in foster care. Oftentimes, they're with us after having been placed in several different placements. So the trauma a lot of time is a lot more severe. And so we deal with teen boys ages 12 and older. I sit here today because when I see those young men laughing and smiling and happy, even when the days are hard and you want to say, you know what? You put a hole in the wall. I'm tired of this. The reality is, I know not all homes are the same. I know that. Not all homes are the same. And when these boys can lay their heads down and they know no one is going to come in the room and touch them, when they know they're going to have a meal to eat, when they know they're going to have somebody on their case about their education, when they know they have somebody they can talk to about what they're really feeling about the possibility of a reunification, you can't place a value on that. It's those things that keep me going because it's not easy.